All right, let's get started. Welcome to Kamisha Reviews. Let me hold on. This is too loud. Okay. Welcome to Kamisha Reviews. We are talking about Put a Ring on It. And the last thing that we saw was Alexia get upset and go outside when they're talking about, her and Smoke. And she feels like he he doesn't he doesn't understand. She feels like that actions speak louder than words. I don't think Darian really understands that him going on a fourth date with Kai is going to bother. It would bother anybody if you are in a relationship and the person that you are in a relationship with is telling you, "I'm going on a fourth date with the same person." I'm gonna go like Hollywood. It's like you guys are in a relationship. Now, Dr. Nicole breaks it down. Just like she gets to express herself, walking out, leaving, whatever, he gets to express himself and saying he wants to go on a fourth date. And that's just what it is. She's breaking it down saying, 14 years is a long time to go on a date with somebody else. That is insane. That's crazy. And even though this is experiment and it's a challenging experiment for anybody, that's a long time to be with somebody and to look over and see your man or your woman go out with the same person over and over. She said in this controlled environment, it's a controlled experiment. She was like, if you can't handle this, like, she said, what are you guys doing? Dr. Nicole is very straight up. Okay, Jessica and Alexia will be going on a date with somebody else. Okay, Sean will be going out again with Brittany, and Darren will be going on a fourth date with Kai. Okay, LaRonda and Eric will be taking a break. No. I'm sorry. Erica and Jessica will be having a session with Dr. Nicole this week. Okay, they are literally halfway through the process. I can't believe we're already halfway in. But I would love to see how this would happen to just really. Okay. The experiment, I get the experiment. I get what they're doing with this. Could I deal with it? No. But I still think Alexia is she's just really pissed off. And I just don't think Darian gets why she's mad. Now, I mean, I'm not in either one of their head, but I just feel like he doesn't get her emotions. Now, as they're driving, talking about this session, okay, I call him Jay, Sean. I go back and forth. LaRonda seemed to be a little bit irritated by him going on third date with Miss Brittany. It is actually a shock. I did not think he was going to do it. But the more that he is learning to trust himself and, like he said, put his hand in that hot water, he's learning a little bit about himself as well. I don't think that she tripped me out when she was like, "Do you like her?" Like, he was like, "She's cool," but she's looking like, "Got it." If a woman says "got it" and that's it, nah, it's not good. So LaRonda reveals that the relationship that they are in is the first relationship that he has had where he has not been unfaithful to somebody. So she's wondering, is she giving out too much leeway for Sean to be able to explore with another woman? Because, like I said, this is the first relationship that he's been like, not stepping out. So that's interesting to hear. It really is. Now, I wonder, is that why Jay was so hesitant in the beginning? Because he didn't want to put himself in a position where he could stray. Okay? So Alexia and Smoke are having conversations, and it started out okay. He said he wanted to apologize. He's actually like, look, I'm gonna admit, what I did was wrong. I need to be honest with you. I was wrong. He wants the both of them to apologize to each other. Dr. Nicole asked him would he date Kai, and if me and you were and he answered speed very 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 fast, and he said, he answered it in a way where he was like, this is what I want to do. He felt like he's being honest and expressing himself. He's like, yes, 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 I want to go on a date with her. I don't think that he's thinking about her feelings. This is my opinion. But I don't think she's also not thinking about his feelings. They're in this experiment. So him doing this is a part of the experiment. I think the way Alexia is looking at it, like, he's got an opportunity to go on a date with other women. And this show and this experiment is an opportunity for him to date other women. And as a woman, I can understand why she would feel that way. You just got an opportunity to, and for him to keep making it about Kai, it's not. I don't think it's about Kai. She's looking at it like, we're supposed to be here for us, our relationship, to work on that. And she's just like, I don't even want to talk about it. I want to enjoy my day. I'm done. Come through, Alexia, with the I think purple lipstick on. I should have pictured that up here. She looks so cute. She ready to go on her date. I think that, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Alexia is like, look, I don't have time for this anymore. I am getting ready to go to my date. I don't have time for all this other stuff. I just think she wants to explore. Now, let's get into an exciting part of this episode to me. Okay, yes. They call it basketball. Hey. Yes. Hold on, let me get if y'all know me, y'all know I'm super, super animated. Y'all should know this by now. All right. So, first of all, when I see Alexia and her dates walking up, and I see the table setting, they got the basketball outfit on, then he's playing the basketball, Monty, which is Alexia's date. I'm like, let's go. That is what I'm talking about. All her dates to me were not for Alexia. When she comes up, she's already smiling when they're playing basketball. For one thing, the girl got skills. Let me just say that. Baby, she pulls the ponytail back and she gets in the position. Oh yeah, you didn't know that? Oh yeah, I still have skills. I wouldn't go out there doing the fall on my face, but the hand still works. Give me a few weeks. But anyway, they're out there playing basketball. I just brought back so many memories of the movie, the show, Love Basketball, whatever. But not even just that, because I played basketball. My sister played basketball. Sports was, growing up was in my family. My dad wanted us to be in the sports, music, all these things. So seeing her out there with the ball, and then seeing them on their date, sitting down, eating, enjoying themselves, drinking the Gatorade, y'all. They was out there really working it out. But the connection in the organic way they were having their conversation, it was, he broke it down. Now, he did say he was divorced, but he spoke about his daughter and how she plays ball. And, Alexia says she wants a family. And he was like, speaking about relationships, you gotta be in love. They both were vibing. It was a vibe. Let's be real. It was a vibe. And also, too, the way he was talking to her, looking at her, and it wasn't just like, oh, you're beautiful and everything. But when he said you're beautiful, he looked at her for a minute and didn't say anything. She looked at him for a minute, didn't say anything, and she gave this pretty smile. I was like, you know what? That's what I'm talking about right there. That was a natural vibe. I love you, Smoke. I'm making a point. It's a process. But in this moment, without anybody else being around, it was beautiful. I enjoyed the entire date. They were vibing. She was smiling. She didn't even talk about this. She didn't talk about her dude or nothing. It was, to me, she was focused on Alexia. what Alexia needs. And at this time, she needs this champagne. She needs the basketball. She needs this guy that she's vibing with. Okay? Even though she says he lost. So, all right. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Okay. Let me go on to my next couple. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and bring up Miss Jessica. All right. They go out on a date, and remember she mentioned before she likes to, turn up, have a good time, right? So Jessica goes out on this date, and they meet at this it's like MERS. I don't want to say it. I'm gonna say it incorrectly, but it's a look like a bar. Okay, they have the bartender, and I love the cups they had. It was so cute. So they're doing shots. Okay, she obviously drinks, and I'm trying to be funny. She called him a lightweight. You can tell he does not drink as much as she does, because Jessica was like, "Look, I ain't got time." So they're talking and they were vibing as well. I do feel like that Jessica, after the last couple of episodes, was actually hurt by the things that Eric said. I think that Jessica on this date at this moment is deciding to do the same thing that Alexia is doing and look out for Jessica. And what I mean by that is I'm going to go on this date. I'm going to enjoy this date. I'm not thinking about Eric. I'm going to get to know this man. And, now her and Clarence, it didn't, I thought Clarence was fine. But I think she wants more than just somebody who's fine. She wants more than that. So I think that's why with, Clarence, why she didn't go back out with him again. So this dude is very mature. He has a swag about himself. Chocolate brother. I love that hat he had on his head. I don't know what it is, but it seemed like he had her giddy. She was doing the laugh, but she also was having, a conversation, and it was a natural, organic conversation. Again, this is another date that I actually enjoy watching because Jessica and her date were vibing, and I don't think they talked about Eric not even one time. She was having moments of I'm blushing. He's also has an athletic build, and I know she likes dudes that athletic, football, whatever, or. And so then they got to the topic of kids. They both have daughters, and I think that was something else that they bonded on. He got emotional talking about his own kids. I love a dad that loves his babies. That's everything to me. Me and my sister loved our daddy, so seeing a man speak about his kids that way is always attractive and a beautiful thing. So their date was good, and I want to get them glasses that they had. Them glasses, the way they were shaped. I don't drink liquor, but just to have the glasses, they were really cute. But again, another good date. And he did say he wanted another child, but he wanted to be married before he did take that extra step. So their conversation was very organic as well. And also, if she wasn't dating Eric, I could see the two of them maybe exploring something. Now, I do know that I forgot I had bought that. I saw something on the floor. I was like, I forgot I had bought this. Oh my God. It was some cheeks on the floor. I was like, wait, I bought the sour cream and cheddar. I gotta try those today. I wanted to taste them. Anyway, I'm sorry. Y'all know me. I'm gonna keep it real. So anyway, they had a nice date. They had a nice vibe. Everything was my bad. Don't play. No. Don't do that. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to get no copyright for nothing in the background. Okay. All right. Anyway, y'all know I be everywhere. Y'all should be used to me by now. Look, Cameshiar Reviews crew, come on. So at the very end, she said this was the date she was waiting on. The energy matched each other. Everything was vibing. Everything was good. Jessica, I need that purse. Even though I don't really rock purses, but it's a pretty purse. So he's a gentleman. Of course, he got the door for it and everything else. It was a nice date again. Okay. So let's talk about Smoke. Smoke goes to see Nicole by himself to have a one-on-one. Alexia and Smoke, I don't know. Because I had a different frame of mind in the beginning of this when the season started, and how I feel about it now is different. Because the way things are changing. In the beginning, when he was going out with Kai, I was like, well, is it he's exploring, or is it because he just wants to go out with somebody else, like she's saying? Or is Alexia not letting him do the process, or is she correct? I feel like Alexia did not let herself enjoy the process. He's enjoying the process. Why can't she enjoy the process? Why can't she go out maybe the same guy that she's attracted to, that she's vibing with, more than one time? Why is it? Because most of the time you see the men will go out with the women more than one time, and then the women won't do it in the other previous seasons as well. Now, when Smoke talks to Dr. Nicole, he says, you know, she's acting all this and doing all these things, walking out, all this stuff, but when we're at home, she's like, oh, I'm good, I'm strong, I got it. And so Dr. Nicole said, that's an armor. She's putting this tough act, I mean, not tough act, because she's tough. Women have to be tough. Unfortunately, we carry a lot on our shoulders. So yes, sometimes we're going to say, I don't care. You know, did you want to do, I don't care. And that's not really how you feel. Depends on the person. That's how you got to figure out that that's actually, that's the armor that person is actually putting up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how men don't get that women actually are hurt. And sometimes we're not going to just come on and say, bro, you hurt my feelings. Bro, I didn't like that. Would you gonna be like, I don't give a care what you do, go do what you want, get out my face, I don't care. That might be the response you get, but in reality you care. But I'm not about to be all like, ooh, I'm so upset you hurt, because like the comments he made, like, oh, why, what's with this woman, you know? And he told Kai, she's intimidated. I did not like that. Don't ever speak bad about your woman with another woman. I do feel like that. I don't make no noise. I do feel like that he is in love with Alexia, and I'm happy that Kai sees that. And 14 years is a long time. You're in a relationship for more than 10 years. Woo! To keep the magic going, it's not an easy thing. And this show explores so many different things about relationship that you can work on, just different things. Dr. Nicole is the GOAT, because, child, let me tell you, that's a smart woman. She breaks it down with everybody, okay, and everything. Okay, hold on, let me see let me put, wrong, don't click on that one. All right, let's go ahead and get to Mr. J over here. Okay. So, he said he has to be careful. I can tell that he is liking Miss Brittany. They're actually a lot alike. LaRonda's still my girl. Don't get it twisted. But they are a lot alike. And I'm noticing that Brittany is liking Jay as well. Look, even when she went like this, and he was like, oh, so this is how we're dancing now. You know, I mean, I know he's a comedian, and he's naturally funny too. Messing with her, teasing her, and she's like, but, and I thought that was a little cute moment. But Brittany does like him. Child, when she took that napkin and wiped his face, I was like, uh-oh. And y'all might think it's small, but if a woman takes a napkin or something to wipe off the man's face, it's an intimate moment. I know you guys are going to say, no, it's not, but yes, it is, child. It is. It is. So, sorry, y'all. I'm more doing too much in these videos. I see what he's saying when he said that he is afraid as far as she's concerned, because I think that they are actually vibing. I think that he actually feels like I can like her. I can actually like her so much to the point where I may stray, or not necessarily stray. Because I feel like he's really in love with LaRonda. I'm not gonna say stray, but if LaRonda wasn't there, I'll say that I could see him vibing with her. The reason why I don't see him straying away from LaRonda, I don't know. The way he looks at LaRonda, the way he talks about LaRonda, he is in love with this woman. I just don't think that he's going to risk everything he has with LaRonda for Brittany, even though he is attracted to her. And nothing is wrong with him being attracted to her. They have been on, this is the third date. So if there's obviously a chemistry, there's obviously a vibe. He says there is a chemistry between the two of them. Okay? And then when he says, I love it, and she said, I like you too, and he was like, that's not what I said, but she said that's what you meant. I was like, let me get my, I don't have tea. Let me get my coffee. I was like, don't be scared. Don't be scared, John. It's only a date. Oh my God, I'm so good for this morning. It's too early for all this. Okay, it's too early. Oh my God. I think that Sean's is a very, very cute dude. I do. I don't know why. I love John. Even when he's like, his anxiety is high, he gets upset. When he gets mad, it's like, I don't know. I just like him. All right. Oop. I keep clicking on the wrong thing here. I gotta move my stuff. I got this all over Eric and Jessica. Let's bring this down over here by me. Or something. All right, that's better. Okay. Now, Dr. Nicole. I'm going to get Dr. Nicole little one up in here so I can have her in here too, up here on the screen. I'm going to do that next time. Dr. Nicole sits and she talks to Eric and Jessica. I think they've been needed to have this conversation. Dr. Nicole breaks it down for up to my. She paints a picture like she said. She just paints it. Okay. So some things came out in this conversation. Eric said it split up about a year ago because she asked him, were you happy? And he said no. Now at the time he said he had left football, something he's done for years and years. Take away a man's love, like football, something like that he did for 20-something years and can't do that anymore. Something that may have defined this man's everything. He played football professionally. So many things came with that. Status, everything. You walk around like, oh, commercial, all these things, and you lose that. It can do something to a man. And so when he said he wasn't happy, I don't think he would say he was happy with her. He just wasn't happy. Maybe he didn't express it to Jessica. Maybe she didn't say. So the way he looked at it was, you left between our breakup and started talking to somebody else. Another football player who probably was still active. That probably was rough. Not to mention, he brought up again the fact that I asked you to block the number. And she said she did. He got a different number. FaceTimed her. Now, if someone changes their phone number and you block them because you don't have no contact with them, because he's still trying to holler at her. She said that she admitted that. Which he ain't got no respect, obviously. And they're not going to say his name, but whoever you are, you have no respect. So anyway, you block somebody's number, the number's out your phone. They can call you from a new number, and of course you're gonna answer because like, who is this? So there's no way for her to know he FaceTimed her. If I would have showed him, hey, here's my man right here. You FaceTime me, here go my dude, here go Eric. Hey, so Eric said, hey. So she also said that she was kind of entertaining him a little bit on Instagram before they broke up. I understand Eric's position. I understand Jessica's position. I think at the time they probably both weren't communicating. Eric probably did not communicate to her about the football. Maybe I'm just guessing here about how these things hurt him, and she decided to talk to somebody else. Maybe she wasn't getting attention. See, there's always more to the story. People gonna probably say, well, oh, she tried to step out on him. We don't know that he might not have been giving her no attention, physical, emotional, or anything at the time, because he was going through it. He may have shut down and taken it out on her. We don't know what's going on in that house. If you're a woman in that position, you're at home and you don't feel comfortable, loved by or anything, you are gonna be like, I can't. And then if someone is giving you attention that's easy and is cool, is chill, I mean, she didn't say it went too far or anything. Just they had a little Instagram conversation, and then when they actually broke up, him and her started to see each other. Like I said, that had to have been rough. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, couples that don't communicate, these things do happen. Like in my own tea here a little bit. I was married for over 20 years. And one thing I can say is that I was wrong. I was the one that did wrong in my relationship. Okay? I was young when I got married. I was like 20. It's not an excuse or anything. I was wrong, period. But one of the things I will say as a woman that has been through something like that, I wasn't communicating or anything, and I don't know, I wasn't. So Smoke is gonna date with Kai, and Kai said something, because Kai does keep it real. She says, I do not know, I don't think he knows what he wants. Okay. She does want to pursue more with him, but I think for her, she's not going to keep doing this. We're going out on dates, or you're using me to see what you want. You're using me to figure things out, and he's just saying you need to respect his situation. He's with somebody. And then she said, you trying to be with somebody, respect somebody who don't respect you. You're talking about a relationship, Kai, that you don't know about. You're just on the outside like a lot of us. Just because you're going on a date with him doesn't mean that you know him or that you know her. Okay? He said he's a fan of the female, and he's saying he needs her to chill and stay in her, and I almost feel like stay in her place. Like, if you have a side chick, tell a side chick you stay in your lane. I'm not saying she's a side chick or that any people who go on dates are a side chick, but I don't know. He feels like he can talk to her, but she says, and she's keeping it real, I am not the help. She stands up with her tight pants on and she said, do I look like the help? And then of course he looks at her butt and says, you helping me right now. I'm like, look, I don't know. This experiment is crazy, because I feel like the women can say and do whatever with the men, and then they're supposed to go back home to their relationships. Like, I'm just being honest. This woman just stood up in her, and she wore one of these outfits where the tights were like all, she has the hourglass shape, and she stands up, and she knew when she stood up that he was gonna look at her butt. Let me keep it real. She knew good and well when she stood up he was gonna look at her butt. Talking about, do I look like the help to you? He just sitting back. I'm like, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be real about that. You on camera, you doing this TV show, and you gonna sit there and say you like what you looking at. No. Okay? Yeah, I know I'm gonna give my personal opinion, blog opinion, all mixed up into one. The girl with the blonde afro. So Sean talks about his they're all Dr. Nicole now. Speaking about his date with Brittany. This man said that he felt bad because Brittany canceled her show to come on a date with him. Then he said he almost drove to Florida to see her on her date because he felt like LaRonda was looking at him like, what? You gonna drive to Florida because she didn't do her show to go on a date with you? Ciao. Oh my God, I can't. I'm like, I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't even understand. It doesn't make. But LaRonda says she feels like she's being disrespected because of this. Talking about you want to go on this date. I mean, it's a bit too much. But I can see him doing that because when he loves hard. So he said he felt bad. Anyway. I just liked her face. She was like, you finna drive to Florida for what? Anyway. So, now, they said comparisons do happen. People speaking about the relationships, like she said, too. Let's get to, I want to go to Alexia and Smoke real quick. Now, Alexia and Smoke, there was a point in time where she asked Alexia, I want you and Smoke to go out on a date, okay? Now, Smoke was like, I'm cool, because he said, I don't want to go out with Kai again because she told me not to. I was like, okay. So, when Dr. Cole asked him, hey, do you want to, he said, yeah, I want to go. Baby, when Alexia she did her watch scene like this, she say, Dr. Nicole said, I don't know what that means. I was like, I'm done. I was like, I'm done because Dr. Nicole keeps it real. Alexia keeps it real. She was like, I don't want to go out with him no more. I'm done. I don't want to. I was like, so I don't know. I don't know what. I think Alexia and Monty's date there should be another date. I think that their vibe was, and even when she talks about him, she smiles. And she's giddy. She's not. See, most women, they want you to be like, I'm not like that. I was always a tomboy or whatever. But if I have a natural expression about something, happiness or whatever, then yes, I'm going to express it. So when she was like smiling when Dr. Nicole was talking about it, and then he made a comment saying Smoke was like, well, yeah, she enjoyed date. She likes to pop some drinks and those basketball. What I mean, that's what she likes to do. And she says she will. And she said it with, I will go on a second date. I'm like, girl, please, let's go. And I think Jessica does say yes to going out with her date again. Okay, they had a really good vibe as well. So the next few weeks, I think is going to be a little bit intense because I don't know if Smoke's going to actually venture out with Kai again, but I think Kai is going to start going past the respect boundary line. I don't think that Kai's going to keep on doing what she's doing because she actually likes him a lot. She got kids, she got families, girl is single. Okay, she's looking at him like this could be my dude. And please don't assume because you got a big old booty and everything else, you can make a man completely change his entire life with a little okay, because it'll be okay for a little while, but then they're gonna go back to what they really love. So let's keep that in mind. Okay. Anyway, that's my recap of this episode. It's gonna be some more. Well, I don't want to say drama, but it's gonna be some more drama. I think I put the clip of the next episode on my Instagram. I have to go check and see. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Love you. Bye.